From creation, God said, "Let the water be gathered unto one place, and let the dry land appear," and it was so. The dry land was called the earth. God also formed man out of the dust of the ground and breathed into his nostrils the breath of life, and man became a living soul. From creation we see that man is not complete without air to breathe, water to drink, and soil to grow crops. Soil, being one of the gifts from God, is formed from particles of rocks, decaying plants, and animals. An average soil sample is 45% minerals, 25% water, 25% air, and 5% organic matter. The marvelous product called soil is something that is important to human existence, even though humans often forget just how much they rely on it.
Plants grow on the soil, we build our houses on the soil, we live on the soil, and all that. I also want to tell you that the fishes in the water depend on the soil. When rain falls, runoffs are washed into the rivers, and as they are washed into the rivers, they are carried along. There are very small, minute organisms we call phytoplankton, zooplankton, and all those ones. They are barely microscopic organisms. All of these ones will depend on nutrients, phosphate, nitrates, potassium, and all that. Carbon that is disintegrated from the plants that fall to the ground, that are washed into the water. They grow from it.
There are various types of soil like sandy, loamy, clay, etc. These names are determined by the texture of the soil, and they are used for planting various crops.
Talking about soil type, the sandy soil, the sandy loam, the clay loam, and so on and so forth, there are about 12 soil textural class. It's determined according to texture, and the different type of soil is used for different type of crop and function. If you are planting something that is deep rooted crop, for example the groundnuts, the cassava, the potato, and yam, in the soil that is deep, in that case something like sandy loam is better.
Plants releases oxygen and absorb carbon dioxide in a cycle called respiration. Without soil for plants to grow, there would be no oxygen for us to breathe. Some plants are also food for humans and animals, hence the need to preserve and protect the soil.
People do some reckless activities on the soil. They don't know that soil is a living thing that needs to be conserved and protected. If you don't protect the soil, you kill the soil. And we have discovered that it takes about 25 to 30 years for 25 cm of a soil to form.
The importance of soil cannot be overemphasized. Soil is linked to virtually everything around us and helps us to sustain life on earth. Out of soil we were formed, to soil we shall return. Until then, let's care for, curtail erosion of nutrients on the soil, plant more trees, and save the environment.